Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we got the titular Faba bean milk. Now I don't know what the hell a Faba bean is. For some reason I thought it was a good purchase, probably because the packaging was purple. So we're gonna try this out for the first time ever in my life. And the only reason why I'm making this video is because this is gonna expire on the 28th of March of 2024. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. We're gonna pin it up against some dairy milk, some regular dairy milk. I just had some of this left over. And I also have some almond milk, so we can try to compare the differences between these three. Now we're gonna do a variety of things. So without further ado, let's begin. With alternative milk, you always gotta shake it. Not gonna lie, this looks kind of disgusting. I made a mess of the whole goddamn table. And I don't know if you saw on camera, but there were hella chunky bits. I don't know if it's safe to drink. Now we got the almond milk. Much smoother, it pours nicely, lighter in color. And now for the king. I tried to pour equal amounts in. Maybe I have a little bit more dairy milk. I don't even know if I can finish all of this. First up, we got the Faba bean milk. I don't want to drink this. I don't want to drink this. My suffering is for your enjoyment. Bottoms up. I should probably have water for this.
Nice.
It's actually not so bad. It's not liquidy, it's like thicker. It's very nutty and it's quite sweet. Once you get to the actual bean part, which is like, I guess the thickness where it comes from, it's quite good. I give it a solid like 9 in terms of alternative milk. Can't wait to try more. Alright, next up we got the almond milk. This one is the So Good brand almond milk because it's the cheapest one I can find that's not the supermarket brand. I have other almond milk that I have stole from my workplace that is much better. But this is already open, so we're gonna finish it. You know, it's just a classic almond milk taste. This one is the original version, which means there is artificial sugar added in this. The more you drink of this almond milk, the more you feel like you're gonna hate yourself because the taste does get worse. First initial sip, it's quite sweet. It's a little bit nutty, so it has more artificial sugars. It tastes less sweet. And the consistency is shit. Final one, we got the king of all milks, original cow dairy milk. So let's go drink it. I know it's already gonna be good. What can I say? It's rich, it's creamy, it's fatty, there's flavor. It's good. It's the baseline. It's 10. That's a 10. That's a 10. Easy. Okay, so moving on, I'm gonna be putting the Reese's Puffs cereals into each of the milks that I have not finished. Literally just shoveling.
This must be one of the saddest things.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
First up, we got the one in dairy milk. This is gonna serve as our baseline. I wanna be honest, you don't really taste the dairy milk. I think it's just there to soften the puff. Doesn't really add a lot to the flavor. Alright. So next up is the almond milk one. Now I've had this exact same combo for breakfast the other day because I ran out of regular cow milk. And I'm gonna tell you, I hated it then. I think I'm gonna hate it now. So when you have it with dairy milk, it's not that it doesn't add to the flavor, it's that it just does nothing, right? This one, it just tastes like you're eating it with water. So if you ever tried eating cereal with water, that's what it tastes like. This is freaking horrible. Next one is the Faba bean. Again, it doesn't look the best. Flavor-wise, it was okay before, but it's like if you gave this to a person, I don't think they would want to eat it. It's like, look at the consistency. It's like there's storage or something in here. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's so gross to look at.
Oh, this is delicious!
Again, the flavor's not bad. It's okay. It's pretty good, actually. Wanna try it? Raph behind the camera trying the Reese's Puffs with Faba bean. It's okay.
It's actually not bad.
It's like it's not bad. It's not good. It's just.
I still taste the Reese's Puff. Like it doesn't add anything to it.
Exactly. So functions the same as dairy milk, guys. You heard it here first. This is day 2, and now we're gonna be eating some Weetbix. Fun fact for you guys, almond milk has 74 calories per serving, and where the fuck is the sugar? 8.6 grams of sugar per serve. When you compare that to faba beans, which has 89 calories per serve, 0.2 grams of sugar, and also it has 10 grams of protein. Dairy milk only has 8.5 grams of protein. That's kind of crazy. Alright, let's eat.
Nice.
Fuck! Made a mess again. I'm just gonna drop one here, gonna drop the other piece here. My Weetbix is also going to expire, so this is just like a video, me just eating almost expired food. As you can see, it's brand new dairy milk because Raph finished the other bottle, so we have a new one now. This one's the faba bean one. What's Weetbix, isn't it? It's like nutty Weetbix.
But I mean, Weetbix are more grainy, so they'll absorb the milk better.
Almond milk. It's like shit. It's like very watery with a hint of vanilla.
Look at the color difference. The faba bean one is very dark. The almond one is like super light.
Now we got normal milk. There's like nothing. Okay, so the Weetbix and faba bean, it actually has flavor because it tastes a little bit nutty. This one, it's like you put Weetbix in water and there's a hint of vanilla somewhere in there. With the dairy milk, you don't really taste anything. I feel like the Weetbix taste and the milk taste is like completely different. The Weetbix is just like super soggy. You drink the milk and then you get the flavor of the milk, but you don't necessarily get the flavor of the milk in the Weetbix because the Weetbix, I feel like, doesn't absorb the flavor. So with the faba bean one, you can taste that the Weetbix is nutty, like when I'm just eating the Weetbix. So I guess for round 2, Weetbix taste round, it has to go to the faba bean because I mean it's the only one with flavor. I can probably eat more with the faba bean if I wanted to. Okay, so we're gonna be doing the coffee. I was gonna do hot coffees first, but it's really hot outside now, so we're gonna do it with some cold coffees. I got a tray of ice and we're gonna measure everything out so that we put the same amount of ice and the same amount of milk so we're not skewing the measures. Shit. I guess that's enough ice. That's like 50 grams of ice. Alright, now we're gonna pour in the milk. That's 60 grams of dairy milk. Now that we got our milk, we're gonna be making some coffees. We got decaf coffee here. Why is there too much coffee? Okay, well, somebody messed with the coffee machine, so I didn't make the proper amount of coffee. We probably have different amounts of coffee in the cup, so you guys just gotta live with it, okay? The dairy milk one will serve as our base, I guess. The coffee and the milk isn't incorporated yet, so I'm just gonna mix it up. Tastes like a regular coffee, a bit too mild, I think. Probably because there's too much water from the coffee machine. This one's the almond milk one, still also not incorporated. It tastes more watery, like significantly more watery. It doesn't really taste like coffee. You get like hints of coffee, but it just tastes like water. And there's like a hint of vanilla. This one's the faba bean one. You can see there's some bean residue on the side or something. Again, it looks gross as hell. So it's like slightly salty. This one also kind of tastes like water. It's a little bit better than the almond milk one, but I don't know. It tastes like a really watered down coffee. I guess the winner of this round would be the dairy milk because it's the only one that didn't taste like water. Well, I mean, I guess all 3 of them tasted like water. Okay, so before I chug all of these coffees because I'm not throwing it away, we're gonna combine all of them into 1 cup and then we'll see what it tastes like. Looks like a normal coffee. Only God can help me. Tastes like nothing. It's it tastes like water with hints of coffee in it. Good morning, and that is why I'm miserable, because I don't want to be awake. Anyway, we're gonna be making hot coffees today because it's kind of cold, I think. So to make it equal, we're gonna be using all decaf coffee, the same decaf coffee this time, except it's from a different capsule because I ran out of the regular decaf, so we're gonna be using this one. We'll start with dairy milk. Well, I poured 65 grams, so that's what we have to live with. Wow, look at that. Whoa. almond milk might be at a disadvantage because it's regular almond milk instead of barista almond milk, so it might not froth as well. Alright, this is 67 grams, and you gotta live with it. The froth doesn't look great on this one. Not really. Very bubbly and stuff. Alright, last one. Shit. Alright, well that's 84 grams of milk. Oh, now it's 65. There you go. Look, you can see the foam from the dairy one is already like, it's dying. The cup was full, and it was just dead.
You can also see the difference in color. Look, this is so much darker than
Why the hell is that one so much darker? Oh.
It's a great question.
Well, it looks frothy.
Oh yeah, that's very well.
Wow. This has the same capacity as that. Well, it looks nice. Let's try the dairy milk first. Foam is already separated from the coffee.
An espresso L.
The regular coffee. Nice and strong.
Yep, good. Makes sense.
Probably because there's not too much milk. This one's the almond.
How's it taste?
It's different.
Not good, or it's just okay?
Again, it's burnt. And it also feels a little bit watery, and also a hint of vanilla. It's weird. It's like 3 different flavors. There may be some bias here because it's the one that's recently made, so the foam isn't the worst. It's probably the best foam because it's still incorporated, and the color is also quite dark. Well, that was just a head of foam. It tastes weird. The foam tastes like, I don't know. It tastes like a cake. Like, you know, the cake cream shit. I don't know what it's called.
Piping cream? Is that what you're referring to?
Maybe it's like some kind of knockoff chocolate cream kind of thing.
I guess.
Coffee is like, you don't even taste the coffee. It's overpowered by the taste of the faba bean, I guess. It's not nutty. Maybe it's kind of like a hazelnut. Not really. Hey, you smell this and you tell me what it smells like. It smells like a dessert type shit.
Yeah, it smells like very desserty.
You don't taste the coffee. So what's the best milk for hot coffee? Probably dairy because you can taste the coffee.
Yeah.
Anything else, I don't really taste the coffee. For the almond milk, it just burns. So that's day whatever completed. Thank God I don't have to wake up early again. Hello everyone. I was gonna film another video with the faba bean milk, except that I noticed that my fridge was off. As in, when I opened the fridge to take the milk, the whole fridge was not cold. In fact, it was quite warm, or room temperature, and that's not an ideal temperature for a fridge to be. So I have decided to throw away the faba milk that is in the fridge. Alright, let's go throw this guy away. I'm sorry for not finishing you. I only got through half of the bottle, which means I've consumed half a liter of faba milk and the rest is now waste. I'm so sorry, my friend. Anyway, that is all for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I had planned to make some matcha, some hot chocolate, and maybe chai, if I had any. But I guess those plans are out the window. Again, thank you so much for watching. Hope you look forward to my next video, and I'll see you all then. Take care.